we were just talking about something being perfect, and I would like to say, you guys are perfect. Thank you for being here, especially when you're early. If you don't mind to kick it off right away, I'll probably say it, I think 3 more times tonight. If you could hit a thumbs up on the stream, that's appreciated. And then if you have anywhere to share it, let people know that the show's going on. We can help out some beards tonight, win some giveaways, talk about some great stuff. That is always appreciated. My name's Dan. This is the Mayor. Mayor, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. Good evening. This is Beard Advice Live, where we give live beard advice. If you are ever interested in sending in, please send it in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com with a front picture, a side picture, anything specific, and just a brief to moderately long description of what's going on.
Absolutely. And to kick it off, we do have some traditions on this show, and we are pretty classic today. Slight little twist here. Classic tradition number 1, we drink Mountain Dew. And today we have the Voltage Mountain Dew. This has been featured, I believe, once on the show before. It is one of my favorites. I really, really enjoy Voltage. And then number 2, we eat beef jerky or jerky of any variety, and we went with some tried and true classics. Mayor, what we got for the people?
We went back to Mingy, and we went with Dan's got the hot, I got the reg. I didn't do Cajun because I always make a mess with it.
Yeah, Cajun, the hot is a little bit messy because of the pepper flakes that are in there, and the Cajun is crazy messy because it's just seasoning all over it. So yeah, we got some classics, but the best pairing with pop, it's between these two, but Original's fantastic with some pop.
It is. It's the saltiness versus the sweet. They dance together like nobody's watching.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for being here. We'll probably bring it up again later tonight, but Friday, we do have a very special stream on this channel, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Every stream is, for the most part, 9 p.m. Eastern here, except those beard topics, which hopefully come back soon and schedule lightens up a bit. This stream is going to be with me, the Mayor, Eric with an A, the #1 employee at Beard Octane, and then the owner and founder of Beard Octane, Joe. And no real big details other than there is going to be a new scent released. That is a collaboration with the Mayor. So the Mayor will have it. It's actually over my shoulder over here. You guys can't see the name or see any details about it, but that's going to be dropping on Friday. They've been working on this for several months now, and it comes out for you guys. It's been a minute since Beard Octane's had a new scent, so I am honored to host it on the channel. The Mayor getting his collab with Beard Octane. So
super excited, super humbled. It's kind of a crazy thing. Not anything I was ever heading out and looking for, but wow, it's cool.
Yeah,
I told Joe, I'm like, this is cool. I don't know what else to say. This is an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because it's also awesome.
It's gonna be fun for the Mayor to tell you the scent profile and kind of break all that down. Six Gun says, I like the Mayor's hat. Yeah, thank you. It's actually my favorite hat that I've ever had. We have the black version. I think 1 or 2 left on the Etsy site. So check that out if you want that. But hey, how's everybody doing out there? Let us know in the comments in the chat with a comment. What are you snacking on? What are you sipping on tonight? We're gonna get ours dug in here and get this going. But what are you sipping on? What are you snacking on? And I'd like to throw out one more reminder. March 30th, Wednesday, March 30th, there is a big meetup at Disney Springs in Orlando. I'm going to be there with my family. The Mayor's going to be there with his family. Joe from Beard Octane is going to be there. Eric with an A is going to be there. Everybody that's on stream Friday will be there, on top of so many amazing community members. Hey, Mythical Beards. Hey, thank you, man. Welcome to the team. Thank you for the membership. That's awesome. I hope Andrew's going to be there, the owner of Mythical Beards. He was there last time. Andy, the owner of Bahuat's going to be there. We're going to have so many amazing people that are going to be at the meetup. Wednesday, March 30th, starting at 5 p.m., right next to the House of Blues. It's free. We're just hanging out. It's casual. Company reached out, and we may have a couple other companies there, reached out, was like, hey, how are we representing companies? How are you organizing it? I'm not. We just go and hang out. It's just standing room only. There's grass for the kids to go play in. Once the families usually leave around, usually like 7 o'clock or so, usually we kind of go get some food from a food truck. We get some drinks, whether it's water, pop, adult beverage, whatever you're into. Just don't get crazy. But it's a great time. So I hope you guys can write that down and make it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I like the casual dad style plan of it. It's the only way it's going to work. There's just too many variables. You're going to have to go with the flow.
And if you don't, you're going to drive yourself crazy. If you try to schedule and plan too much. And we've done this twice now. This is not something that's just thrown out there. And both times have been absolutely beautiful. X-Ray Freak Liveware. I actually looked for that last time I tried to grab some dues, and I can't find it anywhere. But I do enjoy it. That's the orange one.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay. It's not my favorite by any means. I like other orange pops better, but it's solid. Yeah, it's solid out there. So thank you guys for coming in. Again, thank you guys so much for all the membership, supporting the platform, the channel. I posted on Instagram, I think yesterday, just like a sincere thank you to all the members. I'll be honest, it's a big part of me being able to go full time. It's some help, some sustained income that supports everything here. So thank you guys for allowing me to do this. Actually, this video right now, if we can get some emojis in the chat, this video right now, this stream as of tonight, this is video number 1,000.
Oh man, I get to be part of that. That's cool.
That is cool.
1,000 videos.
Crazy.
1,000 posts, 1,000 show preps, 1,000 times on camera, 1,000 times you're choosing to do this over anything else.
Yeah, no.
That is incredible.
Yeah, thank you. It is pretty crazy. Sam's upstairs hanging out. She understands, loves what I do. I love what I do, but it is. Yeah, it's a lot of time away from the family and everything else, right? I used to do pub trivia with my buddies. I used to go out. I used to do all those things, and it's been replaced with this passion, though. It's not like it's a sacrifice. It's not like I'm giving up stuff. I love it. I'm honored to be able to do that. So thank you guys out there. And the Miller family, thank you so much. Seriously, those memberships do make a massive, massive difference. Even if it doesn't seem like a big deal, it is. So thank you guys for the super chats, the memberships, the shares, the likes, the views, everything out there, you guys.
That's so cool.
Devin for 3 months, man. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anything else, Mayor? Anything going on in life before we hop into
I don't know. You know, we've got spring break coming up, the trip. That's good. I have not thought about it 1 second. You know, in my life, I'm kind of facing a lot of things you just talked about the family sacrifices me in a lot of ways to this. As my kind of scheduling and putting a show together.
Investment.
Yep. Is bigger.
Yep.
So is that time. And I'll be honest, that's I've talked to you about it. It's uncertainty as far as how to make it work. I mean, we will make it work, but you know, I don't have the answers because I've never been in a situation. But all I know is like when I work on this stuff, time just goes. Like it actually gets me fired up more.
Yeah, it's definitely not a natural thing to switch your passion and your time and your commitment. It takes some figuring out. It takes some understanding on both sides between the wife, the husband, the family. And ultimately, it's just too amazing all around not to work. So it's going to work out. Me and Sam went through that. We figured it out. We kind of got our routine, and it's awesome. But that's kind of just giving you guys a glimpse behind the curtain what the mayor's doing there. There is a lot to it that maybe is not thought of. So thank you guys so much. Hey, Richard, thank you, man. Super, super cool here. I may have to do a like a little banner down at the bottom, and then okay, we got the messages coming in there. Jordy, thank you, man. 3 months on the membership. Phil, thank you. 3 months on the membership, and that's awesome. Hey, thank you, Whiskey and Hardtack. Very, very cool. All right, so I'm gonna throw up a 1,000 banner here on the stream, and the mayor's gonna tell you about Sunday nights.
So Sunday nights at 9 p.m., just like everything else on this channel, I host a show called Beyond Bearded. We start with beards. All of us kind of found each other through that, but I get into men's grooming, style, a little bit of confidence, talking about just how, you know, whatever your lot in life is, you can still find happiness and a little bit of swagger, a little bit of confidence. It's growing. Every week is different. I try different things, and I get feedback. It's me practicing and getting better, really, honestly, and finding where that show fits into this channel.
And truly, I have such a good time. I watch every one. Sam listens with me sometimes and just laughs at the mayor the whole time, which is amazing and just like a great feel, like a family type feel with those laughs and giggles. And I appreciate you guys supporting the mayor on that. Hey, Bernard, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I have a Bernard. I don't know if Owen's buddies with him, but love that name. I love the nickname Bernie. I love all of that. So
they are old friends.
Yeah. And Jeff said Sunday night was a lot of fun. Learned a lot about face wash. Awesome. That is super cool because Jeff, you didn't meet him. You got to hang out with him again and then got to see the show. Awesome, guys. thank you so much. Let's go ahead and hop into the show here and get our Beard Advice Live ready to roll. And we do have slight little bit of news and some unique stuff for the show tonight.
Real cool stuff tonight.
I put that confetti background, literally not even thinking about it being show 1000.
I do. Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, and then the background knew.
You saw I had the barn up. I was just clicking through stuff that looked good, and I thought it looked good with the green. That's wild. Robert, thank you so much, man, for that message there. Mike L., thank you, man. I always appreciate your feedback. If you guys haven't checked out my video today, I did a video on a different way to style my mustache, and I asked for thoughts on it. Mike L. came in saying, hey, I don't like it. I appreciate that. I left it open. My final statement in the video is I'm not married to any of my ideas. Let me know what you guys think. So that's very valuable and appreciate that.
You know, I gotta tell you, this Mingy is hitting the spot for me.
Do you like it?
It is.
It's been a while.
It's like an old girlfriend that you come back to and you relate now. You know, you're not in the heat of the moment and you can see the good things. It's great. Beef jerky.
The mayor Sunday stream, yes. His wife Betsy watches.
Yep.
She comments. She's involved in it. It's pretty cool.
She's watching and putting kids to bed and doing laundry, or not the dryer though, because it makes a noise down in the studio. So.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. And Caden, I'm gonna save that till Friday night because I know it's gonna be a full-fledged story because the mayor's dropping his collab with Beard Octane, and the name is a big part of this collab. So stay tuned for Friday. Did I say Sunday earlier?
I don't know.
Stay tuned for Friday, 9 p.m., and it's going to be fully explained on that one. How many beard updates do we have today?
10-ish?
Yeah, so updates, I don't know.
Updates,
2 to 3 maybe? Yeah, 2 to 3. And we have Daniel at the end there, so yeah, 2 to 3 in that one. Due to 1,000 videos, it is. There's a few numbers that strike me, and there's some that you get used to, right? Every day, I usually gain plus or minus 50 subscribers. Unbelievable, humbling, amazing, but it does become normalish, right? If it's lower, let's say I get 30 subscribers, it does kind of pierce the heart. It shouldn't. That's 30 new people. It's amazing, but I'm just speaking honestly, and it's just kind of a natural thought. When I see 1,000, and today was 999 videos, that's like that's a big number. That's a huge number, and that's not, so the 50 subscribers a day, that's something that I don't have direct control over. There's a lot of factors in that. The 999 videos, I do have direct control over, which is super cool.
1,000 videos is not a side hustle.
No.
Well,
no.
Beyond that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of is that's what you do.
And 1,000 regularly scheduled videos as well that don't miss the schedule. It's not posting in the free time. So, yeah, it is unreal. It's wild. It is wild. All right. Mayor, do we have to send our pictures?
It helps. I mean, if you have a quick question, usually we just reply right to your email.
For,
I think Beard Advice, right?
Yeah, I don't know, because Daniel's on the show with his pictures tonight.
I take it as he's asking, do you always need a photo if it's not like a specific, maybe like a routine picture or a routine question? But I don't know.
Okay.
Usually it's YouTube. We need the visuals as much as possible, honestly.
You read that one real quick?
I just changed my flight home to make sure I can be at the meetup on the 30th. All right. Awesome.
One drawback to Mingy, it does take longer to chew.
Yeah, you're right.
As opposed to like the Duke sticks and stuff.
It's a commitment when you put that in your mouth.
Yes.
You're going to be driving the train a little bit. We got to get our synchronism.
Yep, absolutely. Saw your video today. Do you use the heated brush on the stash? Every single day. Even if I don't use heat on my beard, which is rare, I use it so I can eat better, I can kiss my wife easier. So yes, I do every single day. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. I was going to say, there was, the mayor took it real literal, and I was like, there's no way.
You were taking it literal too.
Come on,
you're like, I don't know what to do with this.
Well, because I didn't understand it, but I knew it wasn't what he was saying.
Fair enough.
So, wrong, Mayor. But yes, every day I use a heated brush on my mustache, no matter what. It's kind of like Jake, our really good buddy, owner of Mr. Moose. He uses wax on his mustache pretty much every day, or at least he used to, because he was like, I just can't function with that huge mustache. So it really just depends on. And
he doesn't need anything else slowing him down.
Right.
We joke with Jake. He's a little bit of a slow driver.
Yeah, he is. How much beard shed is normal? I have a video on that if you want to look that up, but general rule is 5 to 30 hairs a day is normal. Some people are just naturally higher. Some people have more hairs to shed than others, so it's all kind of relative, but 5 to 30 is natural. If you're getting up to like 40, 50 hairs a day, which is a lot to count for one, but that,
I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah. But some people do, and most commonly, right, it happens when you're combing your hair in the sink and counting them, seeing them there. So it's not absurd to think about that number. But yeah, 5 to 30 is in the range where you can really get that going.
31, and you got issues.
Culinary, what's up, man? I just put together his name with his because when the YouTube name isn't there, I was able to connect it today, which is always a cool experience because you see the comments, and then you've talked to somebody on Instagram, then you're like, oh, that's you. That's super
unique,
cool.
like that when the worlds combine.
Like that. It's cool. All right, so let's see what we got here first. Let's get the little fancy pointer on.
Oh,
boom! We do have some cool giveaways. These were spur of the moment. They were not planned, but came up today. Mythical Beards is such an awesome company. Their owner's been a little radio silent lately. He's had some just family tragedies and some hardships going on. So make sure you guys send positive thoughts and vibes to the company, but hoping that everything's on the right track and the fortune is bouncing his way. But we're going to be doing 3 $50 Mythical Beards gift cards tonight. I'm going to put the link to sign up to the giveaway in the chat. It will always be in the description too. So if you guys want to sign up in there, all you got to do is put your name and email, and you got to be here to claim your victory. If you sign up, your name gets drawn, and you left, you don't get it. So you got to be here, guys. And then something that is pretty cool, let me go down to this guy, make it a little bit bigger. Something that is pretty cool here is if you see on the screen, there is a special discount sale that's going on. It's not for this show. It's not sponsoring the show or anything like that. It's just what his company's promoting, and I thought this would be a good way to show you guys. It is a stackable double discount code sale. Extremely important though, both codes need to be added while it's in the cart. You cannot do it on checkout. Shopify does not allow that. So when it's in the cart, you need to put 2 codes in there. If you do not know how to do that or you can't figure it out, please contact Mythical Beards on Instagram, or I'm sure they have an email on the website. They will help you out. The 2 codes that you're looking for is my normal code, always. DanC15 is worth 15% off. And then gold is that special code that is 25% off. So this one is 40% off total tonight, you guys. So just keep that in mind. This is Mythical. Oh, nice. Austin got an order from Mythical on the way. If you want recommendations, I recommend my collab, Johnny Appleseed. It's a beautiful apple scent. And then I also recommend the Mick Foley, the Full Yeti collab, which is a very nice peppermint, wonderful scent. Have you tried Mythical?
I have. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a lot of oils right now, so I have tried them. I remember the feel was really great, but I couldn't specifically delve in any further.
Okay, yeah.
It tends to be like the Facebook group, guys, that I really get to know the first and foremost.
That's your job, of course. That makes sense. Yeah, awesome. Very cool. Daniel's watching from the Skyliner. Very cool. His family is at Disney, so he's Daniel Disney Beardsman, but it's the first time they've ever stayed at a Disney resort because he just lives like 20 minutes down the road. So super cool.
That's cool.
As far as shedding, I had to back off the butter at night. Shedding got crazy. Dan told me to start adding butter at night, and I'm shedding now way less. Beautiful, Jeff. I'm so happy to hear that. Butter is one of those things you don't realize you need until you realize you need. You'll go without it for some time. You'll be like, my beard's doing great, feeling better. And then you add butter back in, and you're like, oh.
It's a level up.
It is a level up. It is better. I am shedding less. My beard feels better in the morning. I didn't think I need it, but it's better. It's not a necessity, but it's better. So super, super cool one. What's up, Ray? How you doing? But yep, so if you guys want to try them, tonight's the night. If you want to dive into a new scent, tonight's the night. If you want to really stack up on stuff that you already have, 40% off, boom. DanC with gold. We'll come back and try that one as well. Has anyone tried the Bambino one? I don't think I have, Chris. I think that one's a new one to me. Yep. Hey, Dan and Merritt, looking to pick up some wash conditioner from Whiskey and Hardtech. Awesome. Curious if the ones with scent will clash. No, I've never had any lingering from Whiskey and Hardtech's washes.
Even in the conditioner, even the Sweetwater conditioner, it has a pleasant smell, but it doesn't really have a strong enough one to interact with anything.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. I really think a cold water rinse after hot shower and cold water sinks has really helped my shedding. That is a fact. That's not even like in your head. That is biologically proven. That's another one. When people say, I don't notice a difference with the cold rinse, they're just trying to convince themselves because the cold rinse is not fun. Nobody likes the cold rinse, but it does make a big difference.
And the bath cold rinse, that video is never coming out. I'm never gonna.
No demonstration.
No way.
Yeah. Dan S says, how's Mythical Beards butter? Fantastic. It not always was. I'll be honest. I had a really cool like learning and growing experience with Mythical. I originally tried them. I was like, oh wow, your oil feels great in beard, but I don't like any of the scents and the butter's okay. He said, I would love to work with you and become an affiliate. I said, I'm not comfortable with affiliate yet. Let's keep growing. Let's keep like getting better. He then added in some scents that were catered towards me. Loved it. He then adjusted and changed the butter. Loved it. That's what a great owner does. So yes. And the Bambino's hard to describe. Light leather cologne, tobacco, apple, and well, yeah, there's a lot to that. There is a lot to that. Hello, sir, ma'am.
Hello.
Mythical Beard's very good. Yeah, their butter's very light, very smooth. Awesome product. So cool. And yeah, I do a really cold rinse. I can feel the difference. Yes, call me crazy. That's right. Hello, Heath. How you guys doing there? Students out there, shout out to you guys. Just make sure you're being appropriate, of course. Otherwise, you're welcome to hang out the whole time. If not, get out of here, go get some sleep, go play some video games. All right, you ready, man?
I am ready.
Jerky all set?
Yep, I'm getting smaller pieces
Yeah,
now.
that's a pro move.
All right, this is Mark W. Hello, guys. I just wanted to get some honest advice. I've been growing my beard for about 2 years with just the mustache trims and bottom trims to keep it straight at the length and nowhere else. I have to keep my hair length longer at my ears because there's a gap between my hairline and my beard, so a short hair trim looks bad. I'm wanting to let it grow to terminal lengths since I'm retired. I just want an honest opinion on how it looks from you and your viewers, and if I should change anything. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Cool. So some bits of input from Mark there is he's hey, retired, congratulations. He wants to go for terminal length, but it sounds like he's open to some changes. So, and guys and girls out there, please keep reading the chat. It's some pretty awesome feedback on Mythical, some just great comments. And when we give advice, please give your advice, obviously from the lens of support and respect. We want to help people, we want to build them up, but we also want to respect their request and we want to help them. Some pretty funny ones. What's up, Mr. Wolverine? Not too much. We announced the giveaways tonight. We got a cool deal. I'll come back to all that. And I love this from John. He says, as a Red Sox fan, I will never try Bambino. That's good. That is good. It was a Yankees fan who I did the collab with. Wow, interesting. Okay, that makes sense. All right, here we go. Mark W. Reaching terminal. Whoo, baby. So Mark, man, beard looks fantastic, and he's saying he wants some advice here. Wants to know what we would give to him if he's going for terminal. So I'll start by saying anything on that bottom is going to be out of the picture because he's saying he wants to go terminal. So let's respect that. So other than that, we're looking for advice for Mark, and I'm going to start off with two things. Mark, I would guess that you are trimming your, and he's, oh, sorry, Mark. He's in here. Thanks for being in here, Mark. I would guess that you're trimming your mustache. I would ask you to stop, let that grow, let that keep going. And then secondly, I love that you have this short hairdo. It looks fantastic with the beard. I would do what we almost always recommend, especially with this hairstyle. I would fade the side here. I'm going to get a new updated haircut on Tuesday, I believe, for Disney. But you can still see here on mine, if you notice, this part is a little bit shorter than this part here, and it just bridges that gap. I like it even shorter, but you gotta let it grow. You can't cut it every 10 days, you know. You gotta a little bit more than that unless you're real obsessed and dedicated, or you just like your barber. That could work too. But a little bit shorter there, Mark. That would be my advice. And let's come back here. Mustache, and try to go a little bit shorter on those sides.
All I want to add to what Dan just said is, you know, I was interested to see what you were talking about with not being able to do like a tight fade or tighter cut on your head hair, and I agree. I mean, it kind of does. It thins out a little bit. But I don't think that would be a deal breaker if you did want to go that way. But I see what you're saying. You know, I don't think I've seen that very much, where it's kind of like, you know, dictating what you're gonna do with the head hair as well. But
yeah,
got the right idea for it.
Yep, absolutely. Cool. So thanks for sending it in, Mark. That was a pretty easy one there. You have a glorious, legendary beard. Wolverine says, go terminal, go home. You already have a really good start. I think your beard is probably a little bit longer than mine.
Tough to say.
Pretty dang close, but you're going for it, man. I absolutely love it. That color is beautiful. I work at Terminal. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Bacon. That's a good name. All right, good. Let's keep it moving. Thanks, Mark.
This is Trevor R with an update. First off, I just want to say how much I enjoyed the show. The praise that you guys gave me on my beard was unexpected and was greatly appreciated. My jaw dropped when Dan said do nothing and then sat out. And the responses in the live chat were awesome. For that, I would like to offer my most sincere thanks. So I did take the advice offered and got a haircut. The responses that I have received from those around me were immediate and super positive. With that being said, I felt that it's only right that I share it back to you. And if you would like to share it on the show, that's fine as well. And we would like to share it on the show. Of course.
Daniel, thanks for the recommendation. Hibachi, I'm usually allergic to. Most soy sauces have gluten, so probably out. But if they have gluten-free, man, I would love that. Love that. All right, let's go ahead and see Trevor and Mare. I'm going to kick this to you because this is your world right here.
So the one piece of advice we gave Trevor was he wanted to clean up. He's, I think he had a level up on a job.
He wanted to be more professional.
So, we just thought fantastic beard. The one thing I shared was a thought that let's look at the head hair. Let's get some of the length off of the ears and all that. And he killed it.
Yeah.
Great, clean looking cut. It just kind of frames everything in. Even if anything makes the beard even look better.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's a kind of a funky, cool style too. I really like that.
It's like a young kind of hip style to it.
Like if you had the confidence to rock that haircut, you should always be doing it because that communicates as well.
Yeah,
truly.
And it's another one of those times where he's smiling bigger on the after. I don't know if these guys plan that. They're like, I'm gonna have less of a smile before and then more of a smile, or if it's truly just natural. But he looks happier. It looks fantastic. Michael's a barber. He says the hair sets it off. I agree. It really brings that beard together.
Chad said 5 to 10 years younger. I agree. I mean, just
right.
And I love it. My favorite thing is when you get a picture and they're smiling, and you can just tell that it's way more than a haircut because all this show is way more than just a beard trim or a haircut. It's really about self-confidence, knowing the next direction, and being willing to ask. And this is why you do it, so that you can level up the whole look like Trevor did.
Yeah, and I agree. Music video, I don't know if this was purposeful or not, but his beard definitely has more volume. It's going more out than just kind of locked in over here. This is on point in all aspects. Even the mustache, he trimmed it up, which I'm not always in favor of, but it looks nice and clean. Did a really good job. It's off the lip, but still definitely a prominent mustache. Very, very well done. One of those times again where I'm proud to be on this show because that had nothing to do with me. I did not give that advice at all. That was the mayor, that was the chat, and it's clear how on point that advice was. Fantastic. And Sarah says, dude, it looks so good. You look 10 years younger. That's awesome. Awesome. Did you have one you wanted?
No, I was thinking, we did show his side shot, right?
Yep. Okay. Yeah. We showed the shot.
I was talking to myself in my head.
Yep. We got that there one looking absolutely nice. Very cool. And then I would like to highlight one comment here and then kind of pass to the mayor on the aspect. Bobby Casey. Thank you, Bobby. So Bobby says, what up, fellas? Just a reminder, tomorrow's tip-off, March Madness tournament. Bobby Casey is sponsoring a bracket challenge in our Facebook group. He is giving away himself. He's buying it, an oil and butter combo for the company that will be sponsoring our group at the time of the tournament ending. And it's completely free to enter. Mayor, what group is this that he's referring to?
Well, I think he's referring to Command's Corner, the Facebook group, 6,500 beard people. Beard, not everybody has a beard. My mom's in there, my wife's in there.
Beard people.
Right, beard-related, beard ties, we'll say. Basically, we think the best thing on Facebook, people being nice to each other, being supportive, giving tips, just sharing their day-to-day life, posting when they think their beard looks good. Whatever. Everybody gets a little bit something different out of it. We get a sponsor. We do giveaways. We give extra discounts to these companies that we're working with each time. And it's fun. It's crazy. If you're on Facebook, check it out. Command's Corner. If you're not on Facebook, don't ever want to be, you could just sign up and just join the group. I think we have several people that do that.
We do. Maybe it's not even their full real name. Not suggesting that, but some people do that as well. Sam got his bracket in. That's awesome. And Mayor, just to give an example, we have a new sponsor today that has a boosted discount code, has a giveaway every other day. Who is that sponsor currently?
Oh, well, almost there he is, Mr. Royal, the Royal Beardsmen. A great company. It's our second time with us. We have come so far since the first time. They were like our second ever sponsor back in like August of 2019. So I was really excited to get them back because I think that the group has just come so far in that time.
Yeah.
I know I've learned a lot more about how to make it the best for the sponsor.
Yeah, Richard, you don't have to know anything. You can pick them by best name, best mascot, whatever you want. Your guess is as good as anybody else, especially with the recent years. I know a lot about sports, and I have never, ever been successful or even moderately successful with brackets to the point where I get upset. It, like, frustrates me. The team that I'm like, this is the one, they get knocked out second round. I'm terrible.
Yeah, no, and it's so just a glimpse of where my life is. I was all in. I loved the brackets. I just like looked forward to March so much. This year I'm a Spartan. I'm Michigan State basketball, big fan. I didn't watch anything this year, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to fill one out. I'll try. I will.
Yeah, fill it
but
out.
It'll just be like kind of random.
Right, which is fine. That's great. And so, Richard, it has to be in before they cut it off before the first game, which I think is usually early tomorrow. Like, usually it's around like noon.
When are the playing? There's 2 playing.
Those
games.
are done already. So those are all set.
They're already done?
Yeah, those are done. So fill it out tonight if you can, or early tomorrow morning. Yeah, early tomorrow morning will be good. How long are the stackable codes good for? Mythical, if you're in the chat, if you could answer that question, that would be fantastic, because I do not know. I just know that it has been going for at least a day, and it is going tonight as well. So I'm not sure on that one. I'm going to bring that sale back up in just a second here. Actually, exactly a second here. So we are doing our first giveaway of the night. Mayor, go ahead and smash that jerky.
Right, there we go.
That's interesting. I never thought about that with Mingy, but that is an extra layer. It is more challenging. So, we're giving away 3 $50 Mythical Beards gift cards tonight. And once again, guys, these are stackable double discount codes. You must add the codes in the cart. All right, tomorrow at midnight, this ends. Tomorrow at midnight, and then the basketball cutoff is noon Eastern tomorrow. That's exactly what I would have guessed as well. So, hey, Chuck is saying Duke's going to beat Michigan State. So, throwing the gauntlet down.
Last time they played, Michigan State beat them.
Yeah.
I believe you had a pretty big player on your team at that point, too.
And I actually know the guy who hit the game-winning shot. It's our neighbors up north. Their daughter's boyfriend, Kenny Goins.
But my brother is a Duke Blue Devil, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty good, especially with Krzyzewski's last year.
Yeah, right. Which has not gone well so far. His last game, they got blown out by North Carolina at home. Like, yeah.
But they're Duke, so they got the 1 seed anyways.
Right. Did I miss the link? No, it is in the chat right now, Mr. Wolverine. Sign up so we can get you going and get everything rocking and rolling. So those are those codes, you guys. We're going to draw this giveaway winner in just a second. I want to give Mr. Wolverine a chance to be able to enter because he is an amazing supporter and 30 seconds won't hurt. And yes, the link is always in the description, you guys. But again, DanC15 and gold, that is in the link is in the description as well. I think I can throw that in the chat too. So boom. And if you guys want to use my link there, that is helpful. This is the affiliate as it goes through. Mr. Chris F., the company to be named later. I don't have either U of M State. Past the round of 60. First round?
Well, U of M didn't even make it. They made the tournament. Did they get a seed?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they did. I thought they were not invited tournament this year.
Oh, no.
They got it? Okay,
no,
see,
no,
like,
no.
Literally, that's disgusting that I don't know that.
We got an 11 seed. So, yes, 11 seed in there. How are they going to do? They've got all the potential in the world. We've got the talent. Yeah, we got the talent. Those are the teams that are scary in the bracket. When they have the talent, but they've underperformed, all you got to do is put it together for a run. And I will say, especially within the last 10 years, Michigan's tournaments have been fantastic. We've destroyed Michigan State's run in the last 10 years because before, Tom Izzo used to be able to guarantee, if you stay 4 years, I'll get you to the Final Four. He did that for like 12 years in a row.
Or even more, but 5 years ago, they didn't,
Yep, but then Michigan was going to the finals. Michigan was going to Final Four. We had some crazy runs with some really good teams. And then one of the teams that beat us in the finals, Louisville, they got all their season taken away. I think Michigan
should get that.
Look at me. Michigan went to the finals, lost against a cheating Louisville. Louisville gets stripped of their title. There's no national champion that year. The team that was in the finals should have got the title. Doesn't that make sense?
Somebody should get the title.
If you're in the Olympics and the first place gold gets stripped of it, you get boosted up to the gold.
Yeah.
I think that just makes sense. So, yeah, go blue, baby. Go blue. All right. let's go ahead and see who our winner is of the first giveaway. And this is awesome. This is a $50 gift card. Andrew, I have shared the winner's document with you. So if you do not see that, just let me know, and we will make sure you get that winner's document. Awesome. All right, we do, and sometimes we don't know the names, sometimes we do. This is one that is very well known, very supportive. Let's see if they are here. Do we have in the chat Mr. Corey Canadian Hawkins? Are you in the house? Michigan has the most Elite Eight appearances in the past 15 years, more than anybody else, I believe. I knew there was a number in there. That's why I was confident when I threw out like the state little small jab on that, because yeah, they've just been unreal as of late with several different coaches too.
I can't even speak to it this year. I mean, there's stuff. There's things in my head, but I'm not gonna. It's not. This is a positive place. I'm just gonna let it die with me.
And I will put it out there. I have absolutely nothing to do with U of M's success, so I can't even speak on that like in a passionate way. Like I didn't coach.
That's
I
always
didn't dribble.
a good way to put it.
I try to remember that, because when people get real heated, real passionate, it's like, you had nothing to do with the outcome. So
Literally.
I didn't even go to a game. So no way. Hey, everybody throw a congrats in the chat for Corey. He has won a $50 gift card. One thing that I do love about gift cards, just food for thought for companies out there, is we always have giveaways open to the world here. There's some companies that say like US and Canada only. I don't think that's fair, because we have so many viewers all over the world.
Right.
Even if I had to cover the shipping, I would. But I love gift cards because it doesn't penalize a company for being gracious. It's gonna cost Corey a little bit more out of that gift card, but he's still gonna get like a combo and shipping covered.
Right.
So that's a cool perspective to think about.
You know, I always think in my head when you finally see the winner, and then I go in my head, I go, now they always say congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, it's great power, I guess. I don't know, I'm a weirdo.
No, I sing that sometimes. Like that's 100%, 100% what my mind goes through too. All
I
right.
do like that song.
Me too. Post Malone is very hard to dislike.
No,
He's just a likable guy.
I agree. I do, and I like that song too.
Mhm.
Very relatable. This is Gregory. I've been growing. I like the straight like bullet points.
Yeah.
I have been growing my beard out since November 2021. I am having issues getting my beard to look more professional, clean. The pictures below are taken directly after using a blow dryer. I don't know how to get my beard less frizzy and straight. I use beard oil daily after a shower and follow up with the butter 10 minutes later. Butter right before bed as well. Is this just a case of me needing to hit up a barber for a trim? I'm also taking the plunge and going to shave my head bald this week. I think it should help the beard pop more. Wish me luck.
Okay. Super cool comment if you could read this one.
This is Shade. Dancy, I'm going to Ireland next month. I will bring you and the mayor some beard products from West Cork Beard Co. That's cool.
Very cool. And Shade is the gentleman that hooked us up with the Pops last week. And he may have teased at that there is a Sundrop cherry
Oh,
that might be heading our way.
we should just get some more Sundrop to have it on hand.
I think that's on the way as well.
Oh, wow.
I told him no. I told him, please do not do that. You've been way more generous. And he insisted. And I really like that
really
Sundrop.
good. It
That
was good.
Sundrop was a 10.
Yeah.
Truly meant that Sundrop is a 10. So thank you so much. And I did learn there's a difference with our canned Sundrop here as compared to what we had. That one that we had is real sugar.
Okay.
Here is corn syrup.
Oh.
So there is a little difference there. Not that I care or really make a big difference. Is there a way to find it? Yep, it's in the description of every video, but I will put it in the chat as well right now. Boom. Bobby says, Sundrop. Oh, wait, where'd this go? Somebody said, Sundrop, Wolverine, Sundrop Cherry, take my money. Right? I am beyond excited. Beyond excited. So I think that's going to be pretty amazing.
It's basically code red.
I'm hoping
right?
like a sweeter, like, yes. I don't have a pop that's ever not been better with cherry. I love Dr. Pepper, but cherry Dr. Pepper is just better.
I agree.
Coca-Cola is better when it's cherry Coca-Cola.
Cherry makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I feel like we would be a dynamic jingle team.
Oh, I know.
Like, I'm not even
That should be
kidding.
another channel, Jingles.
I've told Sam that.
Pitch us your idea.
I feel like Steve and I together as a that doesn't work. Steve and I together as a jingle team.
Like,
Oh my
freestyle.
Gosh,
Freestyle.
like we would just bounce ideas off each other. You'd bring the voice, I'd bring like the melody. Oh man, that would be so good. So
you would
good.
tell me that it was already a jingle. Because I would probably think that I would probably create ones that were already there a lot.
Nick H, link for the brackets is in our Facebook group. You'll have to scroll through the post or just search like Bobby Casey or search on the search bar there, brackets, and you should be able to find it. So that's in the Facebook group. It's only for our members of the Facebook group. Sponsored by Bobby Casey. All right, let's see what he's got here. Keep in mind, he said he's going to shave his head, okay? So keeping that in mind.
Probably already happened.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh, as of the time of seeing this. Yeah, it could be. He could have sent in a while ago. Awesome, Gregory. Thanks for saying that. And he said that because he knew we were going to advise that.
Right.
He knew we were going to give that advice there. So that is number one.
Such a game changer.
Spot on.
The look of that is it's like, here's where, yeah.
And you don't need it yet, but have you discussed going bald with Betsy at all? Has there ever been a talk of it?
I'm not planning on it.
No? Okay. I have, and Sam is very rarely ever adamantly no. She's adamantly no on that. Mm-hmm. Even though I think I'd still be attractive, so yes. Steve is his real name, yes. It is Steve, yes. All right, so let's see what Gregory said here on the beard. I'm having the beard. Okay, he wants to look more professional. I don't know how to get my beard less frizzy and straight. All right, he used a blow dryer. All right, cue it up, Mayor. Cue it up. We got you here.
It's actually been loaded for like 15 minutes.
Use beard oil, enter shower, follow up with butter. Okay, all right. Okay, so he's asking, I need it cleaner. Do I need to go to a barber? What do you think, Mayor?
I think it's time that you really consider like an Abrolite, which is a heated brush. We can save you money on it, but basically you've got you're too short to really get much of a straightening effect out of a blow dryer. So heated brushes are amazing. At your length there, it's not going to take you very long. You will just, want to apply and hold the heat until you get that, that look that you're going for. I don't think it looks, I don't think it's rough right now. I
agree.
I think it fills in nicely. That's almost
music video. Yeah, said it doesn't look frizzy to me at all. I agree.
But if you're going to continue to grow, and there are some spots there that you might feel more confident in, consider that the Abrolite. There's a link in description. You can save 15%.
Cool. And Gregory, are you in the chat? Because for me, this is super important. I really hope you're here. I would like to know your goals. I know you want it to look more professional and clean, but are you growing your beard out? Are you trying to maintain that look? Please, Gregory, if you're in the chat, what is your goal? Because I have a piece of advice that is goal depending, and I don't want to share it unless I get your advice there.
My guess is he doesn't know what his goal is until he knows if it's important to him, if he can get a look of the hair texture that he wants.
So he said he's November 2021 in, so a lot of months. There must be trims along the way. There's definitely got to be some trims along the way on that one.
My first album, Trims Along the Way.
That could be an Abrolite jingle. There you go. Mine is very similar to hair type at this length. Heated brush was a game changer. So there you go, hearing from experience there. The heated brush is a game changer. Mayor, I know you're not trying to sell anything. We're just trying to help people. Sure. And it does help out the mayor as well. But the mayor alluded to saving money. How can they save money with Abrolite?
So there's a link to Abrolite's webpage, and then there's a code Mayor15. It's actually probably, I think, the biggest discount they offer. So Mayor15 will save you 15%, and a little bit comes back to us in the channel.
Awesome. Richard, thank you for the comment. If you guys go in the Facebook group and you search bracket, it'll pop up right away. Awesome. Okay, so I haven't seen from Gregory yet, so I'm going to give you some advice depending on your goal. If your goal is to go longer, if your goal is to go bigger, do not touch the beard other than with heat. Heated brush right now is made for you. Even as you grow, there's still going to be purposes to it, right? My beard's very long, and I use it every day on my mustache and my sides. So don't worry about like growing out of that or anything. There's always a use for it. However, if your goal is to keep your beard the same, your goal is to keep it looking like this, which is fantastic, dude. That is a great shape of a beard. Love this.
Very full.
Very similar to the mayor style, right? Just bringing out that chin a little bit more. But here is my advice, and it's exactly what Richard was saying, or Alan, sorry, what Alan was saying here. If you're gonna keep it shorter, I would square off this neck on the side here. Take where your sideburns are, come down, and then we're gonna get rid of this corner. And this is freakishly eerie because Corey, the gentleman who won the gift card on our first giveaway, he came on the show, has a very similar beard, and the only advice that we gave was to cut out this corner here. and it was an absolute game changer. I was so proud. I posted it on my Instagram because a little small change made a massive difference. But if you are growing long, if you want my beard or somewhere in between, this is going to be really important for growth. But if you're going to stay shorter, I would cut this and then maintain it. Be very specific
with what to cut, because this is where you run a risk of going into that like smile face beard that like sometimes you get from like a hairdresser or whatever, like a stylist.
So, Gregory, the first thing you want to do, the easiest line is right here. See where you have all this body and bulk? Run that neck out, clean up down here, and then secondly, find where it's just a little bit kind of growing back on this side and come down this line. Now, and I don't say this lightly because you are going to need to maintain it. You don't have a super dark beard. It's going to not be the biggest problem in the world, but I do think it's worth it to maintain, and I do think it will make a massive, massive difference. So just kind of keep that in mind. And interestingly enough, there's several people like Wayne that said, I would not go bald. I just want you to fade a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Interesting feedback.
Say hi to AJ. Hi, AJ. He's a little mad. I moved his seat far away. He's far away from me now. I need some time.
Sometimes,
I need some quiet once in a while.
If you love them, let them go.
Right.
Mythical Beard said, love my Aberlite. Awesome. And we get great feedback. Corey said, I was just typing in, looks very similar to mine. It does. It really makes a nice difference. I would probably be able to, I don't know if I have the picture anymore, but it was amazing. To get a bit cleaner, possibly edge up the cheek line. Okay, let's take a look. Kelly, thanks for the advice here. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted,
slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope once you start doing that. But I will say, if you just have a good solid line, the cheek line's the easiest thing to maintain. Pretty simple. And that would, if you are, his goal was to be crispier, to be cleaner, to be more professional, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it. How does Aberlite compare to Cushion Bar? Both are high quality. They're both going to last you forever. The Aberlite just has more options, more price ranges, more styles to the heated brush. And there are some, we both have both. We both loved both. There are some benefits to the Aberlite. One of them would be the Aberlite seems to heat up faster, seems to be a little bit more kind of consistent with the heat. And for me, in my beard and where I use it, the teeth are better. They're a little bit wider, spread apart, and they're a little bit longer. It just works better for me.
Agree. It heats up faster than the Cushion Bar, and it's a more substantial heating element. So it just works quicker once you get the technique for it.
Yeah.
It just seems to cut the time down significantly.
Yep. Justin makes a great point. The Aberlite's easier to clean. Absolutely true, because those teeth are spread out a little bit more. Ken's adding on to your advice here. Shout out to Ken, teacher out in Hawaii. I always say that, but I really respect teachers now more than ever. And he said, heated brush will give you the smooth look after the blow dryer. Yep, absolutely. Mark says, I just want to say thanks for putting on a show without all the filthy language so you can watch without worrying. Absolutely. Mark, thank you for noticing. That means a lot to us. Everything we do is family friendly because his family watches. My wife will tune in. Our bosses could be watching, and we want everybody to be able to watch with their family. So that's big time.
It surprises me that anybody would ever kind of overcommit into that kind of language and stuff. It just seems like it's limiting in every way.
Agreed fully. Hey, Dan, and yeah, I don't think it, and the vice versa is not limiting. I don't think anybody's ever watched and be like, ugh, they don't swear here, I'm out.
It's their lack of swearing.
Yeah, right. And thank you, Russell. I do have a video on how to clean your heated brushes. Did you clean yours yet?
Nope.
All right, you got to clean it.
Dude, I got a long list.
You do. And I will say, too, not to
open another one and use that.
Yeah, right, true. But once you don't, it does get full of bacteria, too. So even if you don't do a deep clean, spray it with some 70 or 90 isopropyl alcohol and just let it evaporate. Let it dry. That's going to get rid of that bacteria. No matter how clean you are, that's going to have some stuff in there.
So you think don't just dip it in my bathtub?
No, highly not recommended. But please, you guys, I can't say I got. Sam did. I needed, we have just like one thing of alcohol that's used for cleaning a bunch of different stuff. She bought me my own one. It is a spray bottle.
Oh, wow.
Like, could it be any more perfect?
Spray alcohol.
Please clean your heated brushes, you guys. You're reintroducing that. It's just as important as cleaning your hands before digging into your balm and butters. I like how his beard matches his head hair. Yeah, it's random. Random fact, those genes aren't actually connected. My buddy Adam is the scientist, what he does, and we've been working on some pretty cool stuff with that. just got to figure out how to deliver it in a video that can be digested, right, easily, not something that's like crazy science talk, because some of it's way over my head too.
I've been struggling with that too, because I'm actually a science teacher, and there's like this week's Beyond Bearded, there's some stuff I'm going into, and I'm like, where's that line where it's just like sounds like school?
When you're a know-it-all,
Right.
and like you're talking above people, because for me, when I came in as a teacher, I felt teachers talk down to me, and I was like, I'm never gonna be that, ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna talk to my 12-year-old students like they're my equal until they give me a reason not to. And I try to approach the channel the same way. All right, awesome, guys. Yeah, so he's had one for around 3 years and dropping it and all the time. That's awesome. That's really good for something that heats up and has that device in there. Does non-scented versus scented matter make a difference on the burn smell when it's time to clean the brush? Not usually, no. It's more about the carriers that do that smell. So yeah, not usually the scent in there. Okay. So yeah, right, Mo texting.
All right, this is Aaron. How has everyone been over the past 2 months since we last met? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, busy but well.
Actually, the last 2 months have been crazy in my life. Crazy. Anyways, thanks for asking, Aaron. My main question is where ought I create my sidelines? I have been purposely letting the sides get messy for the sake of hearing all your feedback. I think that the hairs under my chin grow to the right. What do you all think? In your opinions, how short or long do you think I should take the top of my skull? Any other nuggets of wisdom? Welcome.
I don't recommend doing anything to your skull. Just kidding. I am teaching about the ancient Americas right now. Fun fact, civilizations like the Mayans altered the shape of their baby skulls to have a completely different appearance. And other ones like the Inca performed surgery on skulls because their method of battling was like hitting each other with clubs. The way you die is your brain would swell, and then your skull doesn't let it go anywhere, right? When you get hit on the arm, it bulges up. When your brain does that, it shuts off and you die. So what they figured out was they could remove sections of the skull and you'd live for longer, not the longest, but longer. They performed that surgery with a chisel, hammer and chisel.
I mean, it's similar to they cut drill holes to let pressure out all the time now.
Yep, yeah. We know, we have a buddy whose stepdad, or father-in-law, not stepdad, father-in-law has that as well. So do you guys recommend a specific brio? Just not the small one. Whatever the small one is, that one's awful. I do not recommend that whatsoever. Axis, the Brio Axis, don't get that. The other ones are all pretty much the same, just a couple changes on bells and whistles. It goes through. Is Aberlite EDC? I've never tried that one.
What's EDC?
Everyday carry, the Aberlite.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
is that because they have a couple that they've renamed, like the compact? Is it similar?
I don't know.
Is that the cordless we're talking about, or
I don't know. I don't know that one, man. I can't help you on that one. He said he's looking on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know on that one. So let's continue here. Okay. I've been purposely letting the sides get messy for the sake of hearing your feedback. Okay. And I think the hairs under my chin grow to the right. What do you think? Okay. Awesome, Aaron. Oh, yeah. We got Aaron in here. So I believe Aaron is, if I remember correctly, in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost positive.
He was looking to like find sources for, I remember that.
Yeah, he's in Japan, and he made a comment earlier that he's homeschooling his daughter, so he didn't think he'd be able to be in there. Do you know a good brand of spray alcohol? We just got ours from Meijer, our local grocery store, and I think it's, the Axis sucks. It does, and I've never recommended it, so that's not me. That's not on me, Cody. The Axis does suck. It's not good. Okay. Aaron is saying, do you think the hairs under my chin grow to the right?
I think that's something's going on. Like
something.
Like sleep pattern,
Right.
or, this another situation where we got to get like control. We got to get some moisture in there and start hitting it with some heat.
Yeah.
To see what's really going on.
We can't tell you if it's a natural growth pattern or if it's you sleeping or life. Aaron, have you given us your goals yet? If you could, please throw in your goal there, because once again, that's going to give some perspective for the feedback that we give you. All right, so he said he's been growing his sides out to purposely be messy. Okay. Oh man, his goal, Aaron. I hope you're in here because your goal is super important as well. Because if we touch anything, it's going to depend on if you're growing it out or if you're maintaining it. Let's tackle, while we wait for, hopefully Aaron's in here, let's tackle the
Other
head hair.
opportunity,
Yeah,
yeah.
the skull. What do you got on that? You think he goes bald?
I like his look right there. I honestly I think it's like a nice little fade out of the beard up into the head hair, and it works.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not good. oftentimes I know exactly what, and then if I don't really know what to say on the head hair. The only thought and perspective I have is if you're in Japan, there's not a lot of humans that look like you in Japan, especially with a beard.
I was like, try to find a beard brush in Japan.
Right, right. But I also bet there's not a lot of guys that are bald in Japan either. And I'm all about standing out and looking different. So if it's not common, it would set you apart even more. Hey, I say let's go. Let's go bald all the way. Let's try it out. Let's be that flying bald American doing that proud. Now, I don't know if he's going to be in here, so we got to go one way or the other on the advice here. If you are growing it out and you want to go big, leave it alone. Mm-hmm. Super simple. If you are maintaining or thinking about going shorter,
some stuff to do.
We do have some stuff to do. That's going to be cleaning up the neck. This picture is actually super simple, right? Leave this right here all alone, but you're going to go and get rid of this spot. Hope you're seeing this. Hope you screenshot this. Take a little video clip. Screenshot right there. And then I'm torn on the side right here. I'm torn. If he's going to maintain, what do you think, Mayor?
I think I'd like to see it with that taken out, and I'd like to go step by step. One of the big things with beard trims, like, is to take a few days with it. You know, do the one thing. Don't do 3 things, or you're gonna end up sad about it. You know, like, honestly, give it a day, look at it, send a picture, and let's see what it looks like cleaned up, and then we can talk about our debate of whether to draw that line solid or what to do with it.
Yeah, great advice. Because, it's taken so long to get there, you don't need to rush to get rid of it. And Ken said, I lived in Japan for 6 years. This dude lives in Hawaii and lived in Japan, and I believe is a veteran and served in Hawaii and decided to stay there. So thank you, Ken, for your service as well. He said there's no products or help, Amazon or anything out there. Oh, man. Yeah, that is brutal. All right, did anybody mention using heat? I don't think we did. Thoughts, Mayor?
I feel like I mentioned using heat too much, but honestly, heated brush could really give you a much better feel for what your beard really looks like.
Yeah.
You've got
that's a good way to put it.
Dense beard.
Yeah.
And there's so much I could help you with as far as like if we could get you a heated brush.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the answer though for your style. Like
I don't know either.
Your beard looks good.
Yeah.
But if you do want to figure out your growth pattern and you do want to tell what's going on, like the mayor said, it's by using heat. By using a heated brush would work. So, yeah. And he said use Amazon or FPO orders works best. Okay. Is the FPO, is that where you order through a company and then they deliver? So essentially like Beard Octane, let's say, doesn't ship to Japan. There's companies that you can hire to order in the U.S. from Beard Octane and then ship it out to the country. I think that's what that is.
That sounds like an interesting hustle.
And Jeremy said, I lived in South Korea for 3 years teaching ESL, English as Second Language, and there are absolutely no products and nobody has facial hair. Wow, yeah, that's so interesting. So interesting there. Okay, here we go. Dan, I asked for my own learning, but can you explain why a goal of growing out would mean to not clean up? Hey, fantastic question. And if you guys ever have perspective like that, for example, if I share something that you don't understand why I'm saying that, please ask, even if it's not for you, right? Jeff says, I ask for my own learning, but he probably knows the answer and he's doing it for everybody else because he understands the value of that. Great question. So when you are growing out big, and I'm just going to show here, if you're at the mayor's beard and you want to get to mine, if you see on the side of the mayor, he doesn't have much other than that line right there or along his neckline. That's fantastic. That's amazing for his style. But if he wants to get to my beard here, this side, point to your corner, the connectors. Right there, he needs to leave alone. He needs to let that grow because that turns into this. Look at how thick, and part of this is genetics. I know somebody's screaming at their screen. I'll never have that, I get it. But I could butcher my beard. I could make this not as thick by taking that out. Because think about, here's my corner, right? Let me show you guys. Here is my corner of my jaw, right there. And look at how much is underneath it. Mayor, point to the corner of your jaw, like right where that corner is. Exactly. And look at that and how much more is on mine right there. So if you're growing big, you want to leave it alone because what it does is it fills out all this density. It brings all that connector. I don't have a gap. When I go like this, there's nothing between my beard and my body.
And honestly, it builds into the whole look. Even the front view wouldn't be as like what's the word for like all lined up? I don't know. It wouldn't be uniform. You couldn't straighten it and make it look so amazing without that support.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mrs. Brazil says, I think you should let it grow. Very dense. It already looks great, but would turn in. Yeah. And the dense thing is key here with Aaron. If it was a thinner beard, it's a different story, but dense beards are their own monster. And as you grow them out and you have texture in those dense beards, it looks cool.
A good dense beard is a gift. Like that's not everybody just naturally has that. In fact, that would be the case less often, I think.
Yeah. So Mark, great question. I'll actually go back to yours, and I like how specific you are here. Mark says, you gave me advice earlier. Do you think I need a heated brush on my beard or mustache? Beard, absolutely no. A dedicated heated brush for your mustache as you grow it out could be very effective.
Because you might feel like you have more control over it and keep you from trimming it back.
Well said, well said.
It happens a lot.
I could not go without my heated brush and keep my mustache how it is. I would have to trim my mustache back. The heated brush allows me to go bigger. Yep, great explanation there. Thank you for asking, Jeff. That was
Truly.
Yeah, that very, very helpful as we go through. Awesome. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, this is Brian T with an update. Just thought I'd give an update. I did a minor transparency trim. Maybe about a quarter was trimmed, and I used a heated brush as well. It's crazy how a small trim can make a big difference. Really enjoying the way it looks right now. I can't thank you, Dan, and the community enough. Left was before, right is after the trim.
All right. Boom. So, Mayor, what are your thoughts on this one?
It's just very little, very subtle details, but it settles in your eyes. When I would look at it, it settles better.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Small changes, but what I like is a more purposeful shape right here, right? When it's kind of flaring out a little bit, more purposeful, Brian. And then I also like the texture differences that are here. And the mustache, I think you're growing out and going bigger there. That is a fantastic beard. That's a beard that when you see at the gas pump next to you and the guy's checking out, getting his gas put away, you have to say something.
Right.
You have to say, hey, great beard, man. Great beard. And here he is right there. So really well done, Brian. Thanks for sharing. Another good example of how powerful bald and bearded can be. That's awesome. If I'm going big and I have a short beard, should I leave my neckline alone or continue to trim? John, if you're going big, the best always answer is leave it alone. As long as it's within the realm of your comfort level, leave it alone. If not, then it's okay to trim along the way, but you're going to take longer to get to your goal as compared to growing it out and then trimming back to your destination. So, yes, I would say let it go if you can. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Jeff said I was about to say the same thing. You have to give him a compliment. Have to give him a compliment. Awesome, Brian. Thank you, sir. Oh, and again, man, you guys are so good. Looked good before trim, but even better after. Agreed. Aww. Fully. Like spot on. Awesome. Thank you, Brian.
All right, this is Toby. I've been growing my beard since August of 2014. I started my beard journey by keeping it close to the face, similar to the mayor's beard, but over the last few years, I've let it grow longer with very little trimming along the way. I'm at a point where I get very, very frustrated trying to get my beard to look good in the morning. I shower in the morning, apply oil and butter. I also use butter at night, although not as much as I used to. I have dips from my sleep apnea mask, something that no one really talks about using with the beard, that I try to get out using a method I saw in your videos. I also try to fade in the sideburns into the beard as well, but I haven't done that lately, as you can see from the videos. The photos attached are after shower oil and style. Please help, I'm not liking the way it looks. P.S. I didn't use any oil, butter, properly wash or condition until I found your channel. It's very educational and much appreciated. When I see any of my friends start to sprout some whiskers, I send them the link to your channel to learn how to care for their beard. All the best in your upcoming retirement.
Thank you, Toby. That means the world. One of the absolute biggest parts of the growth of this channel is you guys recommending people you know that have beards. You have no idea how much that personal recommendation means. That's more investment than somebody searching for beard products and finding the channel. They are getting a recommendation from someone they know and respect. That carries a lot of weight. So thank you for that, Toby. Extremely, thank you. That's fantastic. Okay, not happy with how the beard looks in the morning. Please help. Let's break it down. Awesome. Hello, sir. All right, did he go through his routine here at
Yeah,
all?
he's putting butter in the morning too.
Okay. All right, so he's putting butter in the morning. Did he talk about heat at all?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
So
it
has to be using heat. Yep, absolutely. Toby, thank you for sending in another great example of an epic beard, but also that bald and bearded as it goes through. Okay, so he's not happy with where it's at here. So if you guys have some advice, go ahead and drop your comments here. And I knew you were thinking this too, Mayor. I knew Jeff was thinking it too. Hey, Toby, with your beard, man, there really is no need for butter. I say try to cut that out. And when I say butter, let me finish. No butter in the morning. Night butter for nourishment, of course. You absolutely can pull off the oil only in the morning. Now, let's go over the style of the beard. I'm assuming you are using a heated brush. That would be my guess. If you're in the chat, please drop a comment letting us know what kind of heat you use. If you're not using a heated brush, you're using a comb or a brush and a blow dryer. And as you see in the chat, we need to blow this beard out, man. We need to blow this beard out. And essentially what's happening is you're getting that heat all the way to your chin, and then it's pushing in, and then everything's flaring out. We want your beard to be going at an angle down away from your face, not dipping into your chin. All right, look at that beard there. And I'm gonna show you the side of mine with that side view, okay? So maybe this will even do it there. All right, so if you notice, from my bottom lip, it goes straight down and then has this gradual change. With your heat, you're pushing in and it's pushing your beard right here and bringing it back towards your chin. We need to get that hair out away from the body, away from the face, and that is going to make a massive, massive difference. And it could be, that's a good question. It could be a mask.
Did you say sleep apnea? Wasn't that him that said it?
I think so. I think you're right. I have sleep apnea as well, but I have nasal pillows, fit snugly. Trevor, thank you for that add-on. Trevor has a huge beard as well. We have lots and lots of threads on our Facebook group. If you just look up sleep apnea, you're gonna find some great advice on there. If that's what's pushing it in, we can solve that for sure. What's up, Bushy? Hey, Guns and Beard. Oh, so great question. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. If I say something and you want clarification, please ask. Why no butter during the day? Because it's not needed. I do not like balm or butter during the day because my beard can do this, right? My beard's gonna come back to its place. I can flop it out. I can do anything that I want to my beard.
Watch where you're flopping, buddy.
And it's gonna be free roaming, right? It's like chickens. We don't wanna cage them in. We don't wanna lock this bad boy in. Let it breathe, let it move. Your beard just feels lighter and feels better when it's bigger and you don't use any kind of butter. That's a big, big difference there. And yeah, using a kind of like a gray colored shirt, and somebody else commented on this earlier, sorry for missing that, can make a big difference on the appearance of the beard. So I don't know, right? I could easily see a transparency trim, but I don't think it's needed if you change the shirt color and then we get that heat away from the beard. So my final advice here, and Toby, I think we can make a massive difference with an epic base of a beard. We just got to dial this in. What you're going to want to do is get a blow dryer underneath your beard, right? Your blow dryer's down here. The heat is going up and away. Get a comb like a Chicago comb number 8 and then comb away from your face. Get that comb going all the way through. I do have videos if you need. Send me a message and I will link them to you. But get that beard going away from your face. Massive, massive differences with small changes. I think that would be really good. Final thing, Mayor, what do you think about the sideburns? He said he used to blend them in, but now he's kind of stopped doing that.
I think a blend, honestly, a little bit. Although you have a slight blend as well.
Yeah, slight. Yeah.
From here, it just depends on how it wears. I think we blow out and we get the volume right. Then we kind of look at that and see how it tapers up.
Yeah. I don't know the answer on the side. Yeah, I agree. Awesome. Thank you, Toby. Boom, baby. Man, hit him with the details.
All right, this is a gift from Mythical Beards. It's a $50 gift card. Link is in the description. If you haven't joined the giveaway, we'll give you just a minute as I stretch the time out here a little bit. So 3 people, we've given 1 away. We've got 2 more. So if you don't win now, don't worry. There's still 1 more here at the end of the show. $50 gift card to Mythical Beards.
Awesome. And Michael says, my beard does the same. I use Dan's method with the barrel brush at the very beginning of my styling. Awesome, Michael. Thank you, man. And Sarah says, dude, hubby has the beard shake. There we go. That is awesome. I saw the price of the pet comb went up $3 on Amazon. I bet. Yeah, you guys. I'm surprised it lasted. They actually sold out of that first batch, and then they produced more because it was going so well. So yeah, I'm surprised it lasted this long without a price hike. So yes. If you're growing it out, just be patient, trim your neck. So Aaron, hopefully you caught that. If you have anything to add, Aaron, we covered yours 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
5-10 minutes ago. Check it out and give us any comments that you have on there. All right. Gift card giveaway winner. This is a $50 gift card.
Boom.
Like, imagine winning $50. Like, if your favorite jerky place was like, hey, $50 of gift card. That's massive.
Yeah, that's like your day.
Yeah.
More than your day.
Yeah,
your
that
week,
is really, really cool.
your month or even your year.
Too funny. I commented on this name earlier. Is this the real government name? All right. If you see your name on the screen, please drop a comment letting us know you are here. Bernard. I hope that's your government name. And while we wait for Bernie, aka Bernard, you guys, if you have not, please hit a thumbs up on the stream. I think that's only fair. If you guys enjoy this free entertainment, this free content, this free time devotion from us, and a chance to win one of the $150 total gift card giveaways tonight, pretty amazing. Just simply hit that thumbs up. All right, and let's see for Bernard out there.
Bernard.
What's your gut? You think that's the real government name?
No, I think I had to name in first name in twice.
Oh.
In IMO.
Yeah. Then we could call him like Bernie squared. That'd be nice.
I mean, that would, what if I had named my kid with like the same name twice? I don't know.
Yeah,
He
well,
doesn't need it.
it has happened before.
Yeah,
That's for
I'm
sure.
sure.
And then we have how many George Foremans? I think he has 7 kids.
All the George
And the
Foremans.
daughter's Georgina Foreman.
10,000 George Foremans and growing.
Is
Bernard,
that me?
there he is.
I think it is Bernard. We don't have too many Bernards here. Bernard, yes, it is you, confirmed by the email. 100% you, man. Congratulations. That is pretty awesome. And guys, we do have another giveaway. It'll be the last thing we do tonight, and I'll keep that discount on the screen. Please throw a congrats like Post Malone in the chat for Bernard. Oh, I forgot Corey's one on here, so I'm going to search that up real quick here on that. Mayor, talk to him real quick on something while I...
So just a little rundown. The next couple of things, the next 2 lives on this channel are going to be Friday with that launch that we were talking about with Beard Octane. I'm going to be there. Dan will be there. Joe, and I believe even Eric is being allowed.
Yes.
We had to do some paperwork, sign some non-disclosure things.
It was wild.
Right. But Eric will be there, in fact. He's been starring in a lot of videos for Beard Octane lately. He's getting a big beard and a big head.
He's a star. He's a star. He doesn't have big calves, though, so he's barely invited because he doesn't have the big calf club.
You always have to be working at something.
Yes, absolutely. Dan and Mayor, cats or dogs? Strongly cats.
And I had cats, but now I have a dog.
Okay.
And I will not have any more cats.
No?
No one but me ever even remembered that it had a litter box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, one and done, or that was it.
So yeah, we have 2, and I just have to do the litter box on Tuesday nights, and that's it. It's not bad. They're super personable.
And then our cats forgot that there was a litter box too.
Oh,
so it was like
we have not had
hard
that.
pass.
Have not had that, but we can go on vacations. We don't have people come over and they don't bark at them. They don't jump on them. And I gotta be honest, I know a lot of people don't like to hear this. I absolutely hate going to people's houses and having dogs jump on me.
Right.
I hate it. My parents' dogs, so many people when we go over there, especially when you have a 2-year-old daughter. Do you know how annoying that is when you have dogs jumping on your fresh, she's only like straight up just turned 2. That's the absolute worst. And then they drool and they sweat. My cats have never interfered with another human. I'll just put that out there. If you have dogs, be responsible with them. And some dog owners are amazing. Some dogs are amazing, of course. But it's such a pain in my butt when I want to come hang out and I get dogs jumping on me, especially the big ones, especially the ones with nails. So, and Mark, I'm not alone. He says, me too, I hate that.
Did you catch that comment from Beard Octane? It looks like Eric got cut out of the show.
Did he really?
No, I don't think really.
Oh, okay.
But he's just hearing what we're saying about the ego and all that.
Gotcha.
Which I appreciate. Yeah.
Only room big enough for the 3. That makes sense, Joe. That makes sense. For sure. All right. Who else we got here? Yeah, dogs would be a dog jumping on me would be the highlight of my day. Yeah, I get when it's your dog and you love, get up here, big puppy and stuff, but no offense, but I don't like your dog. I don't want your dog on me, so, there's so many. It all begins, and that's true. I would agree with you, Nick, there. It does begin with the dog owners. Some are great. but most are not. Most are not. And then it's like when you come over, and even if they are good, but they have to put them in a cage because they don't want them jumping on you, and you feel bad. Yeah, the dog's crying. Now I'm the jerk because I came to their house and you had to cage them up. So they need discipline. Hey, I agree. I agree they need discipline, but most do not do that. So that's good. And when there's a trained dog, that's amazing. That is amazing for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I hate dogs jumping on me, but I love the excitement to see people. Absolutely, cats think they're better. No, my cats are super personable. They even come out and see Steve. They'll go around him and stuff. And
Even me.
but they love people. So yeah, it depends. And I'm sure there's awful cats out there, just like there's awful dogs. So yeah, interesting question. Cats or dogs?
All right, this is Jared. I've been removed from my 13-year career since November. I was never allowed to grow more than a light stubble. What a better time to start a beard than November. I've fallen in love with my beard and I want all the best for it. Any tips from the pros? I'd love to have the Dancy style beard. Is it obtainable in your professional opinions? I have trimmed 2 or 3 times since starting, mostly just to square off the bottom. Never more than a 1/4 inch. Should I stop trimming every few months and let it ride until I'm happy with the length?
Okay, great questions. Great questions. First off, I know we've had it once before, but thoughts on the voltage tonight?
It's good, but I feel like something in it like makes me cough every time I take a drink of it.
Interesting. Yeah, it's really good. I really, really like it. But that's interesting.
I don't know. Yeah.
I have stuff like that too, where there's just something about it. Yeah.
Agitate something.
Yeah. All right, Jared. All right, awesome, man. So let's just kind of break it down here. Great beard. So he says, what better time to start in November? Of course. Any tips from the pros? I want a Dan CU style beard. Is it obtainable? Yes, 1000%. Looks very similar to my beard, color and all, texture and all. You have the coverage over here. Absolutely obtainable to get my beard. I've trimmed it 2 or 3 times since starting, mostly just to square off the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. Never more than a 1/4 inch. Nothing wrong with that. Should I just stop trimming every few months, let it ride? No, I think you're fine. You can get to my goal by trimming every 3 to 5 months. That's what I do. And you're gonna maintain the look. It's gonna be amazing along the way. If you wanna get to mine the fastest, just leave it alone, of course. But I think you know what you're doing. I think you are absolutely fine. And yeah, this is me 4 years ago. No doubt about it. That's when the channel began. That's kind of what the beard looked like. But I'll say even more well put together than mine did 4 years ago.
And Jared, as the mayor of Short Beard Land, I just want to invite you to come and visit us. I think you have a great look as it is. And you should not just be worried about what's next and live life where you are right now. We'd be happy to have you in our Short Beard town.
See Vado?
Oh, yeah.
It does look like your beard.
Yeah.
Especially the sides there.
I get a little red, but not that much.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're right. Yours is darker. Yeah, Jared, absolutely, man. You can have that goal without a doubt. There's 0 weak spots, 0 problems there. You're 100% fine. We got advice of to grow until the split ends appear and then trim back. Hey, not bad advice there. That keeps it healthy. That keeps it going. Nothing wrong. Awesome beard, dude. Great questions, too. This, if there wasn't a good write-up, this would have been a beard that we would have said, hey, we don't have anything for you. And great, thanks for sending in, but kind of keep it moving. But with those specific questions, fantastic, fantastic.
All right, this is Corey. I've been growing my beard for roughly 17 months now with few minor trims and a decent trim around 11 months. I'm thinking about going for a clean-up transparency trim on Saturday, depending on how this advice goes. All of these pics are taken on the same day. One side is before styling on my routine and the other is after. My question for everyone is, should I go for the trim or just keep styling until my right side catches up? Will it ever catch up? Is it just my growth pattern?
Okay, now, I know these pictures. Did he say in here what he thinks is causing this?
No, and I was curious too.
Wild. Okay. We love Corey, one of our favorite humans on the planet. Such a smiley, awesome dude. So this picture especially this picture right here, that is wild.
I thought it was tucked into his shirt.
I thought it was I trimmed this side, I stopped mid-trim and showed the picture. That is the most, and this is not in a bad way, just a straight up what it is. That is the most uneven growth I have seen. Like, it looks like something happened over here.
And you can kind of see it too. I think it's growth pattern for him though. I really do. I've never seen anything like it. But
there's something, Corey. There's something external.
Or
doing
like he's sleeping and it's getting shoved over there. It's not really like that.
No, I think it is really
Well,
like
but
that.
like-
But I think there's the sleeping aspect would be that you're cutting off the nutrients and the blood flow. There's something external happening there. There's no way this side, because it's not. And here's important. It's not like the front of your beard is outgrowing the sides or vice versa. You have one side outgrowing the other side completely. That does not happen to that level. So the answer here is super simple. Very, very simple here, because you asked, should I go for a trim or keep styling it until the other side catches up? This is very, very simple.
Oh, he said I'm a picker. That's what's called.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I'm a picker. I'm pretty sure. That's it, Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's extreme. That is not natural. That's not a growth pattern. That's what it is you probably are whatever your dominant hand, you're probably just picking right there. Easy answer, Corey. Trim. Not even a question. Not even a debate. Right here, just go along that line. Even it up. Stop picking at the beard. But yes, absolutely trim.
If you, I'm always about like dumb little fixes and stuff. If you are watching TV or sitting and doing something, maybe you're reading, and that's when you're picking or driving, put a glove on that hand that you pick with. Because you won't be able to get it.
That's a great tip.
And people be like, oh, the beard guy with the glove? Yeah, I know him.
So I don't exactly pick, but what I do is I love the texture of my beard hairs. So I'll get one as I'm driving, usually only when I'm driving. I'll grab one and I'll just kind of go like this. And I'm light with it. I don't damage it. But Sam called me out the other day. She said it bothers her because she thinks I'm picking my nose. But I'm not. I'm just next to her and I'm doing this. And so in her peripheral, she's like, it makes me think you're picking your nose, but it's just me doing this. And I love that.
Same for me. Whenever I'm driving and taking my selfie pictures for Instagram, like that's just like that's too much.
Oh yeah?
No, I don't really do that.
All right.
That would just be my thing.
Mostly when I'm driving. Yeah, that was a great call. And as soon as your TV and said driving, I knew it was driving because I do the same thing. But 100% trim. Come back to us after your trim, Corey. And that'll be killer. And now you got a gift card to Mythical that you can use some products on that freshly trimmed beard.
That's the full circle.
Vado said, I trimmed about 3 inches. I accept that I can't grow a long beard, and so far I'm okay with that. Vado, I think that was our advice to you originally, was to trim back to that shorter beard. You have such a well put together style. You have such a clean finish with your haircut and your head hair. That shorter beard.
That's you, man.
It's you. It really is. And it's nice. It's real nice. Silk pillowcases can make a really nice difference as well.
Except
Absolutely.
for me, because they go whoop. I grab them too tight and they like legitimately never stay on the bed.
That's for real,
For real. That's
Like
my sleeping configuration is a little odd.
What?
But I grab it so tight that it slips out.
So
I knocked a lamp over once.
You sleep by
joking.
clutching a pillow?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Just holding on.
Huh, okay.
Hold on for one more day.
Hold on for one more
Little
day.
Wilson Phillips for you guys.
Blossom?
It's after 10.
Isn't that Blossom?
Wilson Phillips? No.
Yeah.
Blossom.
I
She didn't
swear.
sing.
I swear there's a connection with Blossom there. Or is it the theme song of Blossom?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe? No, maybe I'm just off. But I know that song because they performed on...
I know that they're pain.
Yeah.
But you hold on for one more day and you break free from the pain.
They were on a movie where they performed. It was like...
they're like standing in a cliff or something. No, that was
Yeah.
a video.
Yeah,
that
no,
was a music video.
Okay, but they're like at a wedding. What movie did they perform on, you guys? It's like a Melissa McCarthy movie, or
Oh my gosh, yeah.
is it Bridesmaids? Something
think
like
it was.
that. Bridesmaids, there it is. Yeah, Bridesmaids. I was saying, I know it was on there somewhere, and there's a Blossom connection in there somewhere.
Always,
I know
there's
it.
always a Blossom connection.
Throwback. All right.
All right, this is Thomas. I've been on the show before, but it's been a while. I'm about 1 year and 5 months into my beard journey. I don't really have any beard goals, except perhaps to get a beard like Dan's. I haven't done any kind of trim in quite some time. I am very happy with the journey so far. My beard, and I'm so much more confident as a result. The power of the beard is incredible. These pictures were taken after shower oil and applying heat with a blow dryer. I am wondering if it's time to do a transparency trim. I'm open to any suggestions you guys have on styling, trimming habits, mustache ideas, etc. Thank you guys for your help, assistance, input, and all you continue to do for the bearded community.
Absolutely. And they're dying over your comments.
Throwing a little shade in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't even
Squeezing
know.
the
I don't
pillows.
even want to look at it.
No, Austin said you make me just bust out laughing, knocking over a lamp.
Straight up,
Thanks for that.
knock the lamp over. Yep.
And Wayne, I could not agree more. He said the mayor's just odd, and that's what makes this channel. That's what like it's just like when we watch on Sundays, I hope you guys realize like it's just the mayor being the mayor. Like it's so pure, it's so him, it's so funny.
You can only be yourself. If you can,
Right.
it doesn't work. It's like
Otherwise people would feel that. And in like the best, most amazing way, there are some oddities. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, tune into Sunday and then you'll catch that.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's like the coolest thing ever.
Mayor, are you bringing the silk pillowcase down to Florida?
I refuse to use them.
I feel like Florida is the ideal location for a silk pillowcase because it's like hot out and muggy. Then you just lay down. There's no better feeling than laying your head on a silk cold pillowcase. Oh,
Of course, Shade says easy with the shade comments.
oh, throwing
Dang,
shade.
I can't say a word.
Throwing shade. Yep. He's Irish. I'm sure
All
he's
right.
a smaller human.
He had a,
so
he
yeah.
had a little softener on the end with emoji.
Boom, Thomas. My goodness. Holy crap. I don't even remember what you said.
All I know is that many words does not equal out to that beard.
Right. Okay. I'm open to any suggestions. Oh, he's wondering if it's time for a transparency trim. No.
No. Not even
Tomas.
close. You're on.
No.
Don't
No.
say a word.
Yeah, you have your own level. The head hair is killing it. The beard, the shape, the color, the texture, the straightening, the mustache. No. You are fantastic with your beard. There is not an ounce of suggestions. That's all I got. Maybe the only thing in a crazy world that I would suggest is cleaning up the neck hair right here. I do this once a week right on my neck just so it doesn't connect to the beard. You don't have to get rid of this or anything, but just that little stuff right there. Just take a trimmer and just
You
go
gotta
through.
keep it separated. Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Come out and play.
Videos
What?
about separation
Oh,
today.
well. Daniel, this is Daniel.
Last one of the night, guys.
This is Daniel M. You have guided me from the beginning of my growing my beard, but I need your opinions again. I had started with business beard, but you advised me to grow longer. I did, but as of November, I thought my beard looked too long. Going against the majority opinion, I trimmed it back a bit. I had to do it myself because the barber is still recuperating from fractured right ankle. I liked the shorter length for almost a week, and then it started growing again. My beard seems to be a bit too long for a medium length, but a bit too short for a longer beard. Have I reached an awkward stage, or is it just that but I am just not used to it? Let me ask a different way. Stop or grow longer?
I love Daniel how you word these and put together. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with all this information and then let me summarize it for a concise answer. All right, let's check this out, Daniel. Now, this is Movember when he kind of started the journey with us. Trimmed in December, went shorter here. He then grew it out, and this is where he's at right now. So again, guys, in the chat, stop or grow longer. Should he try to maintain this style, maybe somewhere in between here? Or should he try to grow back to this shape and then keep it moving, keep it grooving from that point as we go forward? So keep that in mind. And hey, man, Winston, how you doing, dude? And he said, I've been going through something, had to get through it, but wasn't taking care of my beard. Hey, man, if you need anything, reach out to me. Do not hesitate. I mean that. Please, reach out to me. All right, so we are getting advice. Let's get some advice from the chat, and then we'll kick it to the mayor and myself here. I love where he's at now. Okay, grow longer. All right, where we got March's money. Okay, so keep it here, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer. Okay, go bald and keep it growing. Okay, looks good both ways, just personal preference. Longer, grow it out, looks good either way. Maintain the length. Okay, longer. I like it looks great where it's at, but I'm curious what it'd look like. I know, Mo Texan, man, that's right where I'm at. And again, I hope the family's doing well. Congrats, your baby, I think is a week old right now. So cool, so exciting. The glasses change is on point. Yeah, that is a great call.
Good observation.
Great observation.
You're the scientist of the day in my class.
Definitely grow longer, let it grow. March is also a great one. I like Movember. Okay, so let me say this, Daniel, and then I'll get the mayor's feedback. If you were asking me which of these I like the most, it's not even comparable for me. I like Movember. I think that this is a really well-balanced shape that suits your head well. I like the short one. I think March is actually my least favorite. Still looks great. If someone sees you, they have to acknowledge your beard. They have to acknowledge it. But I think it's my least favorite because of the tapering on the sides here. I would love to see you continue to grow it out and get these sides. Movember is my favorite.
There's a voice in your head that brought you back to this point. You trimmed and you didn't feel right. This is your moment. Step up and get it as far as you can. Get it as big as you possibly can let yourself get it and see how you feel about it there. I think that's where we're at right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. And again, kind of like Mike's saying here, there's nothing wrong with your beard right now. It's a legendary beard. But I really like it going bigger, and I don't know your comfort level.
But I think you're curious, so go for it. You live once.
I don't know your comfort level, but a big mustache, I think, would be, oh my gosh. I mean, and you already have a substantial mustache, but I'm talking a Ron Swanson, a real big, who are some other prolific mustaches from history, from times?
I don't know, like who was the Anchorman? Will Ferrell's character.
Yep.
That was a big one.
Tom Selleck. I was looking for the older
Dang
references.
it.
Come on. Who's the guy that did the commercial and the mustache danced with it? He's an actor. Who's the commercial guy that did one with where he was on the horse and the mustache danced a little bit? What is that guy's name?
Mm-mm.
And he was with the rapper. Who's the rapper that just posed as he was pregnant and does all the wild stuff?
Lil Nas X?
Yeah, so he did the commercial with Lil Nas X. Who was Sam Elliott? I said Tim Elliott.
I think that was Elton John.
Yes.
He did do one with
Sam Elliott. Yes. Okay, thank you. So yeah, if you could, man, I'd say
Just
go bigger.
Invite the mustache to the party. See what happens. Maybe they get along. Maybe they don't. But you never know until you reach out.
All right, yes, I agree with the mustache or Sam Elliott. Okay, all right. Nick Offerman is the legend. Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds, Sam Elliott. I think you'd be right in there, Daniel. So, Daniel, I have a feeling you're watching, you're soaking it in, you're observing, you're reading the room. If you have any feedback, please drop it. We'd love to comment. Above all, you can't go wrong.
No.
There's not a bad look in there. Truly.
Right.
The color, the shape, the attention to detail. I do like the new glasses, though. I agree with that statement. What do you think on the glasses?
I recently went to a more rectangular frame as well. So, yes, I agree.
I don't know if I've seen you with glasses.
Well, one time I wore them for live, and you said I had to take them off because they, remember?
They glared?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, half of why I'm here is my beautiful blue eyes.
True. Thanks. Will grow. See you in 3 months. My man. Thank you, Daniel. Awesome. It's so cool to see, like, from the beginning to now and all the progress along the way. Again, if I could pick one, great beard all around. What about great name all around? We got Daniel M and we got Daniel M. That's
Dang.
too funny. Too
Daniel,
funny.
I love.
Love frameless glasses. Look so smart. Nice. All right, let's see this last slide here.
Boom.
Boom, baby. We have, I think, our biggest numbers of the night, perfectly timed with our last giveaway of the night. I'll put a link in the chat one more time. So far, we got Bernard and Corey winning $50 giveaways. And again, we got that double cart code, meaning when you add your items to the cart, you guys, you can enter a discount code in the cart. And you can put Dancy15 and you can put gold. If for some reason you cannot get there, please reach out to Mythical and they will help you because I don't know anything about the website side of things. But if you could, use my link, would be greatly appreciated. And that's in the chat right now. Okay, let's go ahead and draw this winner here. Throw it. I want to see. I feel like. Oh, okay, I got this. I feel like.
Giveaways are hard.
No, I feel like you have a weird sense right now.
Okay.
So I want you to.
Putting out some weird vibes.
No, like in a good way.
Oh, okay.
I want you to guess a letter of the first person, or the first letter of the first name that's going to win this, because I feel like you have it. So no looking here.
A.
Okay. He's going with A, okay?
A.
Let's see.
Unless it's Eric.
That's a good sign.
That'd be
Yeah,
bad.
unless it's Eric, then that's DQ is going to be his first letter. No.
No.
All right. That was the last one there. All right.
We didn't read it out. Yep.
Did not redo. Okay, here we go. Oh. Did I click the other ones
Wait,
there?
scroll
Did I
over.
pull the mare on that
did you
one?
see that?
Whoa. Okay, freaky. And let me see if I can get rid of this one. I still have,
Validate it.
yeah, let me go revoke win. All right, I still had Bernard up there. That's freaky. I felt like you had this. Oh my gosh. All right.
That's kind of crazy.
I've not seen him commenting, but let's see. People are going to be like,
The fix is in.
the fix is in.
No,
okay.
it's just the mayor. How do you
Oh
think
my
I ended up
gosh.
on this show? Dumb luck, really.
I felt like you were going to get that. Andrew Carlisle. Andrew, are you out here? How are you in? Carlos, we had a link that we just sent out a little bit ago, and then it's always in the description, and it's been sent throughout the chat. So you gotta sign up with that link. And if you haven't, sign up now, just in case Andrew's not here, then we re-roll. So Andrew Carlisle, are you in the chat? The owner's Andrew, and then it's going to an Andrew. Let's see if he is in here. Okay. All right, left shoe size. Right. Hey, that's him. Andrew, congratulations, man. You
Boom.
won.
And I called it. There you go.
Congratulations.
From me to you.
You did call it.
No,
that was
that's
freaky.
funny.
So when we looked at it, it popped up Bernard again. We're like, oh, and it was just below him. So it didn't take that away. Awesome, man. Congratulations, Andrew. That is so cool. That's freaky.
That is kind of weird.
That is real freaky.
Yeah.
All right, so then we got to make sure we top it off here. We always got to end properly. So that's what we got. Take a screenshot if you guys want to catch those codes and the rules. Screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to our winners. Let's peep what we got here. Boom. The end. Everybody, thank you for watching tonight. Pretty amazing show. Mythical, thank you for those spur of the moment giveaways. It's obviously not needed. It's not anything that you guys depend on. But hey, why not add some cheer to somebody's life? That just has to feel good when you see your name on the screen pop up like that. That's got to be something pretty cool. So congratulations. Next time, call the letter S. All right, Stephanie's is requesting that.
Hey, you got to work the system. You know?
Yeah, you got it. Did I get Andrew? Yep, so you got Andrew in there. All right, guys. Friday. We have a new scent release.
No.
Oh, that's Ginger Jamboree. All right, that's Ginger Jamboree.
Like, what are you doing, man?
Yep. All right, let me get this all covered up here. New scent releasing from the Mayor and Beard Octane, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to launch the stream right after we end this, so it's out there. You guys can start sharing, saving the link. 9 p.m. on this channel, the Mayor, Eric, Joe, giveaways, good times, just hanging out. And you usually don't see those kind of streams on this channel. It's one of those special streams. So tune in, get to know Beard Octane. We'll probably have some questions for them. It'll probably be the biggest Mayor spotlight ever, getting to know him. So tune in for that. We'll be interviewing the Mayor. They'll talk about how they came up with the name, how they came up with the preference on the scent, and how we would describe the scent. You already know the Beard Octane quality, so it'll be a fun show, you guys. I'm super excited. Mayor, anything else for the people?
This is a great channel. Great show tonight. You guys are great. Everything is wonderful. Glad to be here. Looking forward to Friday immensely.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a different kind of Mountain Dew on our own out there. Challenge, be there, guys. All right, thank you guys so much. Get some sleep tonight. Tell somebody you love them, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.